Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Haven't played this in about a week because I've been busy doing other projects, but hey, I'm ready to play some more. Now, I believe the riddle said something about... something at the port, right? Where would I see the note? On the back of the white burden of the steel bird perched at the water's edge. That has to be the port, right? Back of the white burns, I don't know what that could mean over here, but water's edge is definitely by the port, if I have to guess. Where exactly, I have no idea. I would like to figure this out on my own, if I can, rather than look up the answer, but... I don't know. Ah! Is this it? The steel bird perched at the water's edge. The last clue seems like it might be referring to the crane here in Helmdar Port. And that would make its white bird in these containers. I can't see a card attached to any of them, though. Oh. The clue did say it would be on the bottom. Perhaps we should discuss this with whoever's in charge here and ask him to check the containers for us. That'd be Port Chief Danberto. We met him earlier today, so let's see if he's willing to help us. Hopefully. Group A explained their situation to Port Chief Danberto, who agreed to check all the white containers for them. Thank you. And just as they predicted, a car was found affixed to the bottom of one of the containers. Alright. Is this the last clue? How the devil did that get stuck to the bottom like that? Who knows. He wouldn't have been able to attach it without lifting the container, and that would have meant using the crane. But when did he do it? None of us ever noticed anything suspicious. Well, he is supposed to be a master of disguise, right? Maybe he disguised himself as one of the workers here? Possible. I can only guess as to how he might have done it, but it's definitely not something a normal person could pull off. Excuse me. That aside, what does the card say? Oh yeah, let's see. Please be the last one. Oh, Jesus Christ. The final key is also hidden near the water's edge. The crimson crown you seek sees within a black art nestled in the steel car that marches with the minutes. That's the most vague clue I've gotten so far. Yeah, this one's just as obtuse as the others. Though, if it's also hidden near the water's edge, it should be near the port, right? From all indications, I'd say the next one is here in Helmdar Port too. It says final key in Crimson Crown too, so at least there's that. Yeah, looks like this is the last one. I do not have the slightest idea what that could mean. You know, I think I just got lucky with the other ones, to be honest. That's all there is to say.
Esperanza?
I believe it means hope.
The problem is there's only so many places you could look at the port, unless he wants me to go back to the underground. Which I hope that's not the case here. Probably is knowing my luck. Oh, is it here? The steel car. My guess is that the last clue refers to the orbital tram. Oh. That seems like the best fit. What about marching with the minutes? The tram schedule, of course, arriving and departing at preset times. Helmdar Port is the starting and ending point for all the trams in the city. Okay. So you could say the tram here is waiting for its appointed time. That makes sense, in a weird way. I guess this is the place then. Let's get the driver's permission to have a look inside. Sure. Excuse me, do you think you could do us a favor? Sure, what do you need? We explained the situation to the tram driver and asked permission to search inside the tram. The infamous Phantom Thief B hid something in this tram car? Sure did. Yes, we believe that to be the case. Wow, really? Well, I get where you're coming from. Go on, look around as much as you want. Thanks. Thanks for your cooperation. Okay, where would it be, though? A case? It better be a bomb in there. It looks like this must be the Black Ark mentioned on the card. Our Phantom Thief appears to have taken no pains to hide it. Isn't it kind of weird that the driver didn't notice it? Yeah, this is a good point. Maybe Phantom Thief B left it here not too long ago. Who knows? I wouldn't be so sure. Anyway, let's have a look inside. Please don't be a bomb. Oh! Well, there we go. Inside the black case rested a tiara embedded with dazzling carnelians, whatever that is. It has such a fiery glow to it. Well, this is definitely the Crimson Tiara we've been running around all over town looking for. So this thing is worth 100 million Mira. Let's steal it. Just kidding. I'm almost afraid to handle it. Yeah, we gotta be really careful about getting this back to the jeweler safely. Unless he's Phantom Thief.
So the tiara really was in there, huh?
I'm surprised you gave him a voice.
Now I'm wondering if the last passenger who stepped off the tram was Phantom Thief B himself.
Possibly.
I don't remember there being any unusual passengers on board, though.
He probably blends in with the crowd, incognito.
I see. So you have no idea who Phantom Thief B could have been then?
I guess not.
To have done so much and yet left no trace of his presence. He must truly be a master at covering his tracks.
I'll say. But hey, at least we were able to get the tiara back. I suppose that's good enough.
Is it really? He doesn't seem settled.
What's wrong, Reim?
Why are you staring at me like that?
Oh, is he the Phantom Thief? I just thought of that.
I think it's time we put an end to this little charade. Don't you? Baron Blue Blanc? Or should I call you Phantom Thief B?
Wait, the Phantom Thief is Baron Blue Blanc?
What?
Why would Phantom... Well, I don't understand. How did Reim figure that out, by the way? Okay, so he has magic abilities that let him transform?
This savory taste is why the unripe fruit is the most delectable of all.
Oh, really?
Wait, aren't you the Baron we met earlier? But that mask...
That's the mask of Phantom Thief B.
So grab him before he teleports away.
Allow me to introduce myself once again. I am Phantom Thief Blue Blanc, otherwise known simply as Phantom Thief B.
Okay.
Baron Blue Blanc is but one of the many roles I have assumed during my pursuits.
Oh.
Incidentally, might I ask when you first discovered my true identity?
Yeah, I'd very much like to know this, Reim.
It didn't really take much discovering. You went out of your way to show up in the Crystal Garden, after all.
That is true.
Now, maybe it's just me, but I find it hard to believe you were seriously trying to hide your identity to begin with.
Why's that?
Your disguises? Nothing short of perfect, I have to admit.
Okay.
But with all the work you've put into this, I suspected you might come check on us near the end of your little game.
Did you?
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning. Simply splendid.
So what now?
Why would you do something like this? Why go to all the trouble?
That's another good question.
Does that interest you? Must there be a motive?
Yes, there must be.
Nah. Now that we know your identity, there's nothing more to discuss.
Theft is a crime.
Indeed,
Yeah, but...
a crime we will not allow to go unpunished.
Are we about to fight him now?
Oh, what spirited youths you are!
Of course he could teleport. Saw that coming.
What?
Oh, he's up there now.
How did he do that?
Maybe he's related to Emma, because you know Emma's a witch.
Just a little trick I like to keep up my sleeve. Regardless, you have provided me with plenty of sport and more than enough entertainment for one day.
You're a weirdo. You know
I'll
that?
be watching your future achievements with keen interest. Ladies and gentlemen, until we meet again, I bid you adieu.
I was just sort of joking when I said the driver could be the thief, but I guess I was right.
He disappeared again.
Yeah, I saw that thief, thank you.
That's quite a little trick.
You might still be nearby. Let's search the area.
How about not? Reed and the others scoured the area for Phantom Thief B, but try as they might, they found no trace of him. Figures. After reporting the details of the incident to City Hall, they trekked back to the jewelers to return the tiara. So he just did this for shits and giggles? Is that what's going on here? Kind of like a lot of effort just for a laugh, you know? I can't believe that you were able to recover the tiara safely. How can I never thank you? How about letting me into the Opera House? I almost got the impression we're the reason he stole it in the first place. Maybe we should apologize to you. No. Oh no, not at all. The Phantom Thief B's conquests have always seemed rather capricious. How do I pronounce that? I imagine he just decided to use all of you as a convenient excuse for his latest escapade, right? Given how fixated on us he seemed, I don't think that's at all likely. Well, better not to say anything. Indeed, the last thing we want is to cause more confusion here. True. I'm afraid I can't offer you your jewelry. You must have thousands of dollars in your safe or something. But please, take these as a token of my thanks. Oh, all elements Sepith 500? Damn. This is a lot of Sepith. Are you sure it's alright to give us this much? It almost feels like it's more than we deserve. Well, this is a jewelry boutique after all. We have more Sepith lying around than we know what to do with, that's what I thought. Well, it does make sense. Thank you very much. I think nothing of it. It's the least I could do after all you've done for us. Okay, that's done. So what's our next step? Can we go to the Opera House now, please? I really want to see what's in there. Okay, cutscene. We're gonna get another phone call from the governor. Ooh, that was quite exhausting. You say that again, Laura. Phantom Thief B was an even more unpleasant fellow than I had expected. Annoying to think his smug face was watching us the whole time. What can you do? Yeah, though his name is pretty well known around here. He was plainly suspicious even when we first met him, but I didn't suspect he'd prove this much of a troublemaker. Silence. Something wrong, Reim? Probably is. I was just thinking, he must be incredibly skilled. He disguised himself so well that he was virtually unrecognizable, not to mention all the other things he did. If this were martial arts we were talking about, he'd definitely be at the master level, okay? I can't disagree. True. But why would someone like that try to mess with us? That I don't know. He specifically asked for Group A too, not Group B. Group A. But I can't imagine why. Something to do with Reim, obviously, but what? How do I know? Another phone call. Hold on. Is it my father again? Who knows? This is Class 7, Group A, Reim Swarzer speaking. Is that Sarah? Hello. Sounds like you've been keeping yourselves busy. Oh. How am I predicting all this shit? I swear, I didn't look anything up. I know it's you, Instructor Sarah. Ooh, got it in one. How'd you guess? Don't tell me. Is it your smoldering love for your tragically beautiful teacher? No. I have many feelings about you, but love would be stretching it. Considering the age difference and all, yeah. Anyway, you don't usually call us while we're out in the field study. That is true. Is something wrong? Actually, there's somewhere I'd like Group A to go. You don't say. When you finish up what you have to do for your field study, I'd like you to head over to the Sank District. Okay, let's see. That's where Helmdar Cathedral and the embassies are, right? I don't think we've been there yet, have we? I think Elisa's Academy is around there too. Oh. Yeah, that's the place. I want all of you assembled outside St. A's Girls' School at the 5 o'clock. Why? Group B will be there too. What? Don't worry, I've already informed the governor about this, so go ahead and enjoy yourselves. Anyway, have fun. Toodles. Hey, hold on. Arg. What's wrong now? Don't ask. It sounds as though the instructor is being her usual irresponsible self again. You got that right. Pretty much. I don't know what she's thinking. We explained to the rest of the team that they were to assemble at St. A's Girls' School by 5 o'clock. Oh, I know where that is. The Girls' Academy for Nobles. Isn't that the one your sister attends? Sure is. I have a few acquaintances who attend there myself. But I can't imagine why she'd have us all meet there. Girls' Academy, huh? Kinda curious. I'm sure she has her reasons. Weird ones, probably. It's almost evening, so we should finish up here and start heading over. The best way to get to the Sank District is by tram, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter where we catch the tram from, it'll pass through there. Good. I almost dread to think what we'll have to do when we get there, though. The Sank District has been added to the list of locations selectable from any of the capital's tram stops. Good. Okay, before we do something stupid, we're gonna save. I don't know what's waiting for us there. A battle? More cutscenes? Who knows? Alright, so let's head to the Sank District, which is there. I doubt we'll have time to do anything else once we've arrived at the Sank District. That's okay. Should we get going? Absolutely. Traveling to the Sank District will cause the main story to advance. Yeah, I think I've done everything I can, right? Plus we have to save to fall back on anyway. I still want to go into that opera house, though. Well, all aboard. Toot toot. Sank District. Why they were so shocked to see us? Yeah, there's a calm musical tone again. Well, we're here.
They were wearing the same uniform as Rein's sister.
I noticed that too.
Yeah, they must go to St. Estrella too.
Estrella. Okay, that's how you pronounce it. Estrella. Good to know.
The famous St. Estrella Girls' School is around here, huh? It's supposed to be a combined middle and high school exclusively for the young ladies of the nobility.
Combining middle and high? That's... I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, this is one part of the capital that the masses have no reason to visit.
Oh.
Although, I can at least support the school's commitment to fostering chastity and rejecting materialism.
What the hell that means.
You seem to know an awful lot about a fancy girls' school.
Well, he is the son of the governor.
No, I don't. This is all just common knowledge.
Are you hiding something, Machias?
Anyway, let's go and wait by the front gate.
Yeah, those were the instructor's orders.
I'm feeling kind of nervous, actually.
Why? Question mark.
Why would you?
To men, this academy must seem clad in the mysterious, impenetrable aura of feminine nobility.
I don't think that's the reason. Okay, Ellie's not gonna comment further, apparently. Well, I still don't see Group B anywhere.
I was wondering. Did you not want to come here, Laura?
My father did recommend it to me, but they offered no classes in the martial arts.
How unfortunate.
That alone was reason enough to look elsewhere.
Fair reason.
I can totally understand that.
Though I get the feeling Laura would cause a real uproar if she went to a school for genteel young ladies.
I'm not sure what genteel means.
Yeah, I can picture the chaos now.
I wouldn't say that right in front of her.
Oh? I have a number of acquaintances who attend there, and from all I hear, it does seem to be a wonderful school.
I imagine that it is.
I've heard that even Princess Alphen herself is a student there.
Remember that little blonde-haired girl we saw with the two brothers?
I've heard that too.
Alright. Question mark.
Princess who?
Oh boy. She doesn't know.
You've seriously never heard of her? I know you're not from Erebonia, but even still.
To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if plenty of Erebonians didn't know who she is.
Really?
Princess Elphin is the daughter of our reigning emperor, His Majesty Emperor Ugent.
Ah.
She's supposed to be as sweet as an angel and popular with everyone.
Keyword being supposed.
Is that so?
I guess so.
Actually, I believe she's the same age as Fee.
Really?
I've had the opportunity to meet her once before. She truly is as charming as the rumors suggest.
Okay.
I figured as much. I've seen photographs of her plenty of times in magazines, though I've never had the opportunity to meet her.
Maybe you will now. I don't
Sounds
know.
like she's in the same school year as Elise, come to think of it. She has a twin brother, too, Prince Cedric.
Ah, that explains it.
He's the crown prince of Erebonia.
So who was the older guy?
Oh, right.
I assume the older brother? I don't know.
I think I've seen a picture of the prince in a magazine before. Dark blonde hair, like Eustace's brother, right?
I guess so.
Oh, I think you're thinking of Prince Oliver. He's Cedric and Elphin's older brother.
Okay, now it makes a bit more sense. Why couldn't we have known this before that cutscene?
Why isn't he the crown prince then?
Yeah, I was
I
wondering
believe the
that.
reason is that his mother was a commoner.
Oh,
It seems like a stupid reason to deny him the right of succession, but that's how nobles do things.
family is family, blood is blood.
I feel like I've been hearing his name a lot lately. He made a big splash when he came back from Liberl aboard that airship. You know the one, right?
No.
Ah, you must be referring to his return aboard the Arcel, after the crisis in Liberl was put to rest.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. It really made a big impact. I'd never seen an airship that looked so white and elegant before.
We're ever gonna
I
see it?
believe my father went to welcome the prince back in his capacity as imperial governor, too.
Okay.
And yeah, now that you mention it, that does seem to be when I started hearing his name around a lot more.
Oh, you're all here already.
Oh yeah, Group B.
Ah, you made it.
It's good to see you all again.
You're a bunch of early birds, aren't you?
Not too early.
Well, we just about finished up everything we had to do when we got the call to meet here.
Were you able to finish up everything on your end, too?
I don't know.
As if we'd leave any loose ends.
Okay, Eustace, you gotta stop being so damn snobby.
If not for our unfamiliarity with the city, we would have been finished this morning.
That's a good point. Why are both of the residents of this city in Group A?
Every time.
Looks like getting these two to kiss and make up will be an uphill battle.
Got that right.
Well, some say that when someone gets under your skin, it means you really care about what they think.
I don't think that applies here.
Wait,
Wait, what?
did you two?
Oh yeah, they're...
I figured the girls would be the first to notice.
yeah, it's all water under the bridge.
Of course. I apologize for any worry I've caused you.
We're fine now.
Mm-hmm.
Really? That's great! It sure is.
I still wonder what we're doing here.
Maybe after this field study is over, we can get together and spend the night talking in one of our rooms.
Oh, like a girls' night out? Sure.
Sounds good.
The thought of a Class 7 pajama party makes me a little embarrassed.
You shouldn't.
That's girls for you.
Mm-hmm.
Girls and sleepovers go together like jam and toast, huh?
Hey, I had sleepovers too as a kid. What are we doing here, though? We're standing around, no one else... Okay, the
That
church
must be
bell?
Heimdall Cathedral's bell.
Right.
It has a solemn, stately sound, wouldn't you say?
If I had to hear that thing constantly every day, that would annoy the hell out of me.
It sounds so different from how it does in the Ost District. Though that makes sense considering the distance.
Mm-hmm.
That bell ringing must mean it's 5 o'clock, which means it's almost the time we were supposed to meet here.
So why are we here?
Reim?
Is that Elise? Yeah, of course it's Elise.
Elise, what are you doing here? Wait, I guess this is your school, so where else would you be?
Are you still mad at him?
Yes. I see all of your classmates are with you, too.
Yeah, this time around, yes.
It's only been a week since we saw you, hasn't it?
Really?
Well, we were told to meet here.
For what reason?
Wait a minute.
What?
Are you the ones?
Excuse
The
me?
9 guests I was told to expect at 5 o'clock sharp?
What?
Well, there are 9 of us in Class 7. Wait, what?
I don't understand either.
Then that would mean you're the one we were told wanted us to come here?
Is she?
Actually, I suspect that would be a friend of mine. Why does she always have to be such a mischief maker? I swear.
I don't know who you're talking
At
about.
least given me a little warning that you were coming.
Who?
Elise?
Anyway, where are my manners? Welcome to St. Estrella Girls' School.
Well, who arranged this, Sarah? I'm very confused.
I hope
Curtsy.
you'll enjoy your visit.
We'll try to.
Right this way.
What are we doing here? I don't understand. Why did Sarah tell us to come here? Is something awful about to happen? St. Estrella Girls' School. I mean, if it's only for girls... but boys... I don't think I've seen that uniform... Okay, I can't read that quickly. I get that they're walking and you gotta keep the text moving, but still, good God. Lady Laura? So down, oh, do you think she's transferring? No, she's not transferring here. Okay, they know about Eustace. I say that all the time. Ugh, I can feel their stares boring holes in my head. Pay them no mind. We certainly do seem to be the stars of the show today. Yeah, because there's no boys here. And Laura's as popular as ever. I can't say that being admired doesn't feel nice, but... Please, don't be too hard on them. We don't have many opportunities to meet people from outside the school. You think that boy in the front is a commoner? I'm not sure, but either way, he looks so handsome. How do you think they know Elise? Family matters? Actually, you're right. This is kind of uncomfortable. Are they all the same age as you, Elise? No, it's middle and high school, right? I don't know and I don't care. What are we doing here? Is someone please explain what we're... Rosen Garden? Rosen Garten. Garten?
What's in here?
It looks
restaurant
like
maybe?
an indoor garden.
Okay, apparently I was wrong.
This is the Academy's Rose Garden.
So,
The
what?
person who called you here is waiting inside.
Oh, balls. Who is it?
Who did call us here anyway?
Whoever they are, they must have considerable social standing.
Oh boy, we've got a fight in there. Who could it be?
Your Highness, I brought the guests.
Highness?
Thank you. Please show them in.
Oh, is that the princess?
Oh.
No way.
Hey, Elise, is that...
You don't need to ask when you already know. Now, if you'll follow me.
I mean, they did say the princess attended this school, right? Why am I stuttering again? Knock it off. Gasp.
I knew it.
Is that her? I remember the long wavy hair. Okay, that answers that. Why are we here, though?
Welcome!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
I mean, it's kind of
My name is Alphin. Alphin Rice Arner.
I never remember that. Rice?
It's a pleasure to meet all of you.
What are we doing here, though? How does she know about us? Or the Class 7, I should say. I have to remember to talk in third person when I refer to these people. Very French-sounding music they have playing. Yes, this is definitely a rose garden. We're all sitting around, just chilling.
Come on, Elise, cheer up. I'm sorry, alright?
Sorry about what?
I was only trying to tease you a little. Don't you have something you wanted to discuss with everyone? Please, go right ahead.
Well, Lisa's pissed off again.
Well, that aside, it's been a long time since I last saw both of you, Eustace and Laura.
Oh, she
I'm
remembers.
glad to see you're both well.
Likewise, Your Highness.
You've become even more fetching since we last met.
Looks could be deceiving, so...
Aw, thank you.
I don't trust anything just yet.
I was rather hoping that you'd decide to enroll in Sanctus Dryad too.
Well, they didn't have a martial arts class.
But it seems you chose to attend Thor's after all.
Well, I've committed myself to following the way of the sword, and Thor's gives me a place to hone my skills. I apologize for not being able to live up to your expectations.
Don't apologize for that.
First I lost Angelica to Thor's, then you too.
Oh yeah, the motorcycle girl?
Perhaps I should just transfer there next year myself.
No, you don't have to.
Your Highness. Got you to look.
It's gonna make her even more upset. Sweat drop.
Well, she seems lively.
She seems far more easygoing than I was expecting.
I've heard plenty about her, but none of that prepared me for meeting her in person.
So, this is what it's like to be in the presence of royalty. It's actually rather overwhelming.
Why?
I can see why people always compare her to an angel.
Me too.
Oh, an envelope?
Please don't worry about me.
What's this?
Well, I still have much to learn before I feel like I deserve my status among the nobility.
It says Louise Schwarzer on the envelope.
I've been blessed with wonderful friends, and I'm enjoying life here at the Academy.
Well, she does seem to have at least one wonderful friend.
I don't know if they're really friends or not.
Kind of an understatement when that friend happens to be Princess Elfin.
I'm particularly happy to finally be able to meet you, Reim Schwarzer.
What's so special about Reim?
Elise has told me so much about you.
Makes sense. Oh, has she?
Your Highness!
I'm honored that you'd say so. Elise always mentions in her letters what a great friend she has. As her brother, I wanted to thank you for that.
Reim?
I think Elise is getting embarrassed.
Oh, it's so refreshing. You're every bit the person Elise says you are. Perhaps even more so.
Huh?
Actually, I have a teensy-weensy favor to ask.
It's not gonna be teensy-weensy, I know that much. Otherwise you would do it yourself.
Do you think I could join Elise in thinking of you as my dear brother as well?
I think that's a bit overstating.
What?
That's not how siblings work.
Your Highness! You see, Elise has spoken of you so often that in my heart, you've already come to feel like family.
Awkward.
And now that I've had the opportunity to meet you, I fear I simply can't suppress these feelings any longer.
Oh gosh, were you gonna shoot her down?
I have two brothers already, of course, so I'm sure it won't take long to adjust.
Okay, this is weird.
I couldn't possibly. I mean...
I can think of you as a friend, but not as a sister.
That's enough, Your Highness.
Oh, she's pissed.
Aw, don't be so stingy. Surely it wouldn't hurt to share him with me a little.
Oh boy. Awkward again.
Anyway, that aside,
You have a Nair favor?
the reason I called you here today was not to talk with me.
I figured as much.
There is someone else who would like to meet you.
Oh jeez, who is it?
Why? It's not like we're famous.
Yeah.
Who do you mean?
Oh, the opera lady?
Hey, isn't that...
A guitar? No, a lute?
Oh, it seems he's arrived.
Well, she said he, so it's not the opera lady.
Oh,
I apologize for keeping you waiting.
Who is it? Do I know you?
It's a pleasure to see you again.
Who is this?
And you as well, young lady? Well, I trust everyone here has been making themselves comfortable?
I would if I knew who you were. Is he famous or
Who's
something?
this guy?
I don't know either.
I'm not sure, though I feel like I've seen him somewhere before.
I haven't.
I serve as a music instructor in the hallowed halls of this fine academic institution.
Okay.
In truth, I am ever on the hunt for that elusive mayfly we call love. But that might raise eyebrows at a girls' school.
Oh, of course.
But whose pulse would not quicken wandering into this untainted cloister of dew-eyed maidens? Ah, the romance.
I still don't know why you called us here. And there he goes flicking his hair again.
Could he be?
You're not Eustace's brother, are you?
I think that's quite enough.
Where'd you get that fan from?
Any more of that and our guests may start edging toward the exit.
True.
Ah, I can always count on you to never miss a beat.
Oh, it's the
Dear
older prince. Okay, okay. I didn't realize.
Oh, wait. So this is...
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Indeed.
Prince Oliver?
'Tis I, Olivert Rice Arner, also known by some unscrupulous individuals as the debaucherous prince.
Hey, I pronounced it correctly, Oliver.
I also serve as Thor's Military Academy's ornamental chairman of the board.
How many more people are going to be on the board?
It's
Seriously.
a pleasure to finally meet you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
At first it was Eustace's brother, then Elisa's mother, and now this person? Was there a fourth person? I don't know. Oh yeah, the governor. How is it that we know all these people that are on the board? It's kind of weird. Also, Oliver, you didn't tell us why you wanted to meet us. Oh, communion room. I assume there's a reason he called us all here, but what? I really wish he'd tell me already.
I have to admit, I was surprised to learn that you're the chairman of the board of directors, Your Highness.
Oh, he's the chairman. Okay, that makes it a bit different.
I'd heard that the chairman was a member of the imperial family, but still.
I'm not surprised. Who would expect the infamous prodigal son to chair a committee at a prestigious academy like Thor's?
Nobody, I guess.
I suppose it's not surprising they'd rather keep it hushed up, though. It wouldn't exactly be great for the school's image.
Sweat drops again.
That's surprisingly forthright coming from you.
Is it really true, though? I mean, that you were the one responsible for establishing Class 7, Your Highness?
Is he really?
Indeed, I was.
Well, that confirms that.
You see, it's always been a tradition that a member of the imperial family serves as chairman of the board. At first, I wore the title in name only, but I had a change of heart after my vacation in the Burl 2 years ago.
You were in Liberl back then?
That would put your visit during the incident that occurred there, correct?
What incident?
Right. All I've done since I returned to Erebonia has been inspired by my experience during the crisis in Liberl.
Maybe that was from the other games? I'm not sure.
As a result, fruitless though they may prove to be, I've set a number of plans in motion.
Such as?
One of which is to bring the winds of change to Thor's military academy. A gust of fresh air, if you will.
Winds of change, huh?
Nice metaphor.
I can only assume you're referring to our class?
Then
Probably.
the one who decided to throw both commoners and nobles into the same class was...
Yes, the idea was mine.
Is that because your mother was a commoner?
Although
He's
the
a commoner?
selected students also had to have a high aptitude with the Arcus units too.
Oh, of course. Dots.
I think I'm finally starting to understand the reasoning behind Class 7.
A social experiment? Is that what it is?
Why we're being sent all over Erebonia on these field studies.
Please tell
To
me.
show us firsthand and give us cause to consider the conflict between the two factions. That is the purpose behind our field studies. Is it not, Your Highness?
That is one of the reasons, yes.
What are the others?
However, my foremost intention was to show you that during your lives, you will encounter many obstacles and conflicts.
Oh, yeah.
Not just between factions, but between the capital and the provinces, tradition and technology, even between nations. In these turbulent times, I thought that this would provide the hands-on education today's promising youths need.
Sure.
We need up-and-comers who can think and act independently to face tomorrow's challenges head-on.
That makes sense.
Yes, it does.
Wow, that's quite a plan.
Quite elaborate, I will admit. Dots.
I can't help but feel a little unsure whether we can live up to such high expectations.
I'm sure we can.
Hearing your explanation has, at the very least, cleared up many of the doubts I've had up to this point.
Still doesn't answer a lot of these plot holes, but whatever.
Class 7 does seem like an ideal environment to expand one's outlook on life.
I feel like going through everything we have so far has brought us closer to doing exactly that.
Well, hopefully.
Yep.
Marvelous. I'm so pleased to hear it. Just listening to you makes me feel even more certain that establishing Class 7 was the right decision. Especially since while the idea itself was mine, I have no real say in how the classes run day to day.
Well, it is true.
Even so, I still hope to meet all of you at least once, if only to tell you all this. That was when Alphen stepped in and offered to set up this little meeting.
Okay, now it makes sense. Okay,
I see.
cool.
Well, I could hardly refuse such a sincere request from my brother. But it also presented me a fine chance to finally meet Elise's beloved brother, as I've always wanted to. Your Highness!
You gonna tell your brother what you told Reim?
Thank you for taking the time to tell us all of this, Your Highness.
Hey, you must have a very busy social life, don't
I
you?
feel like now that I know, I want to live up to the promise you saw in Class 7.
Hopefully we can.
Thing is, am I right in assuming that Class 7 doesn't exist just to fulfill your progressive ideal?
Maybe.
What do you...
Oh?
The board has its chairman, of course, but 3 directors besides.
I know.
My older brother Rufus, Imperial Governor Karl Regnitz, and Irina
Elise's
Reinford
mother.
of the Reinford Group.
Oh, yeah.
How could you forget that?
Now that you mention it,
They do seem to have certain expectations for us.
Precisely. As I mentioned, I no longer have anything to do with how Class 7 is run. That authority lies with the directors. As you're keenly aware, Rufus and Governor Regnitz sit on opposite sides of the factional divide. And while Chairman Irina is mostly involved with Class 7's technology, like the Arcus, her intentions are a mystery to me.
That too.
And it's those 3 who decide where you'll travel for your field studies.
I thought Sarah was the one who did that.
Is that right?
When you put it that way, it does make it seem like some kind of bargaining is taking place behind the scenes.
But for what?
It was one of the conditions they gave in exchange for allowing Class 7 to be established.
Okay.
I'll admit, I hesitated to allow it, but I decided to place my hopes in you. We believed then, as we still do, that one day you all will be a great light that can push back the darkness of this country.
Oh yeah, definitely. Dots.
Well, I suppose when I put it that way, it sounds positively heroic. But that's just me. Don't feel too pressured by it.
Oh, no pressure. No
Your
pressure.
students, first and foremost. Reach out and grab that fragrant rose of school life. Join a club. Eat cheap food with your friends at midnight. Fall in love. We live but once. Make your youth count.
I would have joined the club if the game would have let me, but it didn't.
You know,
There
it's
was
weird,
laughter.
but hearing you say that kind of takes a load off my mind.
By the way, just earlier you said that we believed the Class 7 would be a great light. Is there someone else involved with Thor's who shares your vision for our class, Your Highness?
Maybe.
There is. Principal Van Dyke.
Okay.
I once attended Thor's myself and studied under him.
Okay.
He gave my proposal to establish Class 7 his full backing.
Oh, did he now?
I see.
He's been particularly considerate toward us ever since we arrived at the academy.
Yeah, I did notice that.
While he has no direct control over the running of the academy, he does preside over the board meetings.
Well, if he doesn't preside over the control, then what's the point of being the principal?
And
Then?
above all, he's the one who assembled an excellent team to give you first-rate training.
An excellent team, you say?
Are you referring to Instructor Sarah?
Probably.
She's certainly one of them.
One of them?
Still, coaxing her away from her former line of work certainly played a large part in giving Class 7 a great foundation.
What was her former line of work?
She is, after all, one of the strongest people in the Empire, and her experience makes her a natural field leader.
Oh yeah, I noticed that when we fought her, but still.
Wait, what?
Instructor Sarah? One of the strongest people in Erebonia?
I can attest. I tried fighting her.
What experience might you be referring to?
I've even heard rumors of her daring exploits myself. She was known as the Purple Lightning. Doesn't that sound exciting?
Kind of dangerous more than exciting, but... Purple Lightning.
Wait. Purple Lightning?
I knew it.
Knew what?
If you two have heard of it, it must be a household name among martial artists.
Yeah, I haven't heard of
That's
it.
right. Though I've just heard it in passing.
Ah, that young ace of the Erebonian Bracer Guild, and one of the Empire's most famous bracers. She has a history full of brave feats and dangerous deeds. She was even the youngest bracer to achieve A-rank status.
Do I know what a bracer is?
Back then, she was known as the Purple Lightning. Now, you know her simply as your homeroom teacher.
She can still kick a lot of asses, though. I noticed that. Oh, yes, save, please. What time are we at? Yeah, we're gonna save and stop here, guys. I'm sorry that this video was a bit uneventful. That's the thing with this game. I have no idea what they're gonna throw at me at any given point. Could be a boss battle. Could be an extended cutscene. Could be a lot of nothing. I don't know. I want to keep it that way because I don't want to look anything up because that would just spoil the aspect of this Let's Play, right? So we're gonna stop here. Pick it up next time. Hopefully something a bit more exciting will happen, right? Maybe we'll be on the next day of the field study, and then what I believe the terrorist attack will happen. We'll see. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.